What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So today is Christmas 2021. So I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I do want to apologize for us not posting last week or not doing a post earlier this week. But yes, I did want to get this video out really quickly here just so you guys would have some content before the new year is up because of course the new year will be next Saturday. But anyways, what I wanted to do was come in here and give you guys my thoughts on the whole Kim Porter verdict and how that all went along. So, of course, if you've been watching our videos previously concerning this particular case that we were discussing it, I really wanted to see Kim Porter on the stand. I really wanted to see what her point of view was during this whole situation, and really wanted to know why she decided to pull that trigger. Well, for those of you who were not following the case on TV or wherever it is that you were following it, Kim Porter did take the stand and she did go into the incident. She did explain what happened. And surprisingly, she did not even acknowledge pulling the trigger. She did not even acknowledge the fact that she did what she did. She went into the fact that, what was going on with the stop and why they stopped him and they had gotten him out of the car and things of that nature. And then once she said that she screamed taser, 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 then she said that nothing happened. And then she said that the young man said that he had shot her or that she had shot him. And that blew my mind. And there were also other things that came out concerning her professionalism. The fact that, the police officers, they're supposed to check their tasers before each shift. And it turns out that she had not checked her taser within the last 4 or 5 days, which is very, very concerning. The fact that she is a 25, 26-year veteran, she is a trainer. She trains other officers in these particular matters, which is another alarming thing. And so another thing that came up is the fact that Kim Porter, when she was on the stand, they also asked her, is there a weight difference between a taser and a gun? And she said, I don't know. Like, how do you not know there's a weight difference between a taser and a gun? There's clearly a physical difference between the two. The taser has this yellow highlighter sort of look on the body of the taser, and then the gun is just all black. And so, to have that difference and to see it as you are pointing and aiming it out in front of you to still pull that trigger, it just did not make any sense to me. On Tuesday, when the jury sent a letter to the judge saying that, they were deadlocked and, what do we do if we can't come to a decision? I was so nervous. Initially, I was nervous because of the makeup of the jury. There were only three jurors of color, two Asian women and one African American woman. So that was, red flag number one. But yes, they sent a letter to the judge saying that they had been they had not been able to come to a consensus on their verdict, and so I was really, really nervous, and I really thought that, oh my gosh, we might have a mistrial, or oh gosh, we might have a deadlock jury, and that would not have been good. But thankfully, I believe it was Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, that they came out with their verdict, the 21st. And so it turns out that she was charged with 2 charges of manslaughter, first degree manslaughter, and then second degree manslaughter. So when the judge read the verdict on the other day, it turns out that the jury found her guilty of the second degree manslaughter on the 21st. And then a couple of days later, they found her guilty of the first degree manslaughter. So it seems that they were able to come to a consensus on the second degree manslaughter when they sent that letter to the judge. But they weren't able to come to a consensus on the first degree manslaughter. So thankfully, they were able to come to a consensus on both first and second degree manslaughter. Of course, she will not serve time on both charges because, of course, there was only one action. So she will only be sentenced on the first degree manslaughter. And the most amount of years that she can spend in prison is 15 years. I'm not expecting that whatsoever. The people who were on TV, the analysts and things of that nature, they're saying that they're expecting a range between 5 and 8 years for her, and I'm assuming that that will probably be what it's going to be. I think it was a mistake for Kim Porter to take the stand, because there are things that came out about the case that we did not know prior to her taking the stand, and we did not know about her professionalism or how she carried herself or conducted herself while she was on the force. And now that those things are out there, it kind of makes her look a little bit worse. But at the end of the day, I do understand that this was an accident. I don't believe that she meant to shoot him, and I definitely don't believe that she meant to kill the young man. It's just one of those things where, you don't know what you would do unless you were in their shoes. And once again, that is the exact reason why I wanted to see Kim Porter on the stand, because I wanted to know what was going through her mind the moment that she decided to pull that trigger. But I guess we'll never know, because she definitely didn't explain it to us while she was testifying. So, anyways, she is set to be sentenced in February, and so we'll see where that goes. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely glad that that young man, and I'm so mad that I don't know what his name, that I forgot his name, but I'm so glad that his family was able to get justice in this particular case, because I was definitely nervous about that. But yes, so Kim Porter, it will be sentenced in February, and we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas with your loved ones, and enjoy the rest of your year. And I will see you guys next week. Peace out, y'all.